Ukrainian strikes repeatedly hit bases in Russia housing supersonic warplanes. The image posted on social media on Saturday shows the aircraft on fire at the base in Russia's Novgorod region. CNN: Ukrainian forces appear to have stepped up their effort to weaken Russian air's superiority in the war by attacking bases that house supersonic warplanes deep inside the Russian territory. Kiev said it had carried out a drone strike on the Shaikovka Russian military air facility some 200 kilometers 130 miles northeast of the Ukrainian border on Monday. Over the weekend, Russia's defense ministry said another Ukrainian drone hit the Sirgany military airfield in the Novgorod region, also hundreds of kilometers north of Ukraine. Moscow's dominance in the skies has been a major obstacle for Ukraine's counteroffensive. Ukrainian forces have been working their way through dense minefield and multiple layers of defenses along the front lines in Voitovych, while regularly coming under attack from above. That's why Kiev has made it a priority to get the F-16 fighter jet from its allies. But while the Netherlands and Denmark had both agreed to this week to provide the aircraft, it will take many months before Ukrainian pilots are trained up to use them. In the meantime, Ukraine seems to be trying to make a dent in Russia's air power by targeting its air bases. The Shaikovka military airbase operates the Tupolev Tu-22M3 supersonic long-range bombers that have been used by Russia to strike targets in Ukraine since the start of its full-scale invasion last year. Just last week, the Ukrainian Air Force reported that aircraft flying from Shaikovka had launched four Kh-22 cruise missiles towards the Ukraine. Andrei Yusov, a spokesperson for Ukraine's defense intelligence, said that the drone attack on the Shaikovka base in Russia's Kaluga region on Monday left at least one aircraft damaged. Speaking to Ukrainian media Liga.net, Yusov said the strike was carried out in clear cooperation with the main Directorate of Intelligence of the Ukraine's Defense Ministry, adding that this specific task was carried out from within Russia territory. Ukrainian performs various tasks from inside Russia in many other cases, he added. Five photos of Russian Tupolev Tu-22M supersonic bombers. Russia has not officially commented on the latest incident. However, Baza, a Russian social media blog that has close contact with the country's security services, said that Ukrainian drone had crashed at the Shaikovka base on Monday and that an unused aircraft at the airfield was damaged. He said that the information has not been officially confirmed. Another Russian Telegram channel, Mash, also reported the incident. Ukrainian UAV landed on the territory of the airfield at around 8 o'clock this morning, according to our information. It was the civilian copter equipped with the IED, improvised explosive device, and the reinforced battery. It was spotted in time and shot down, Mashi said. Earlier, the governor of the region, Vladislav Shapsha, reported that the UAV attack was repelled in the Kirov district. The airbase is about 15 kilometers north of the town of Kirov. Yusuf said that Russia was trying to underplay the incident. At least one plane is damaged, as in most cases, the Russian regime to trying to hide the true extent of losses and damage, he said. degrading morale. The attack on Monday was the second strike against the Russia airbase housing powerful hardware in just 3 days. Russia's defense ministry said Saturday that the Ukrainian drone damaged a plane and a military aircraft on Sorty in the northwestern Novgorod region. Ukrainian did not comment on that incident. The Russian ministry said the drone struck the field on Saturday morning and caused the fire to break out. It claimed that the drone was spotted and hit by small arms. The ministry statement did not provide any details on the damage, only saying there was no casualties as a result of the attack. A CNN analysis of satellite images of the base's base shows that this airfield was also used to house two 22M3 supersonic bombers. An image taken on August 8th shows the number of Tu-22 bombers parked there. Then an image taken on August 21st appears to show charred ground where one of the Tu-22 M3 planes were parked, while the rest of the aircraft appear to have been moved. Two social media images geolocated by CNN shows a similar aircraft on fire at the same base. Ukrainian media reported that the attacks on Russian bases over the past few days have destroyed several aircraft, including 2 bombers, citing unnamed Ukrainian defense intelligence officers. According to the Washington-based think tank, the Institute for the Study of War, several Russian military bloggers claimed that the Ukrainian forces used a small and relatively inexpensive quadcopter drone to conduct the attack and criticized the Russian Ministry of Defense for not storing the aircraft in hangars where they would have been protected. The ISW added that while damage to or destruction of two 22M3 bombers is not going to have a major military effect, the reaction by Russian military bloggers shows such deep attacks support a larger Ukrainian effort to degrade Russian morale.